wanna say. I only hear what I want to.
Hi, I'm Piper and I'm from kidsinterviewbands.com and I'm here with Lisa Loeb.
Hi.
How old were you when you got your glasses, and is there ever a time that you wish you didn't have them?
I don't know when I got my glasses. I think I was about 13 years old. I think. And the only time I wish I didn't have to wear glasses is when, like, I used to take dance class or certain exercise things where I get sweaty and they're getting fogged up. And every once in a while on stage, when I'm playing with my band, it gets so warm that they get fogged up. But otherwise, I don't really mind wearing them. It's easy to see and they're pretty comfortable. How about you?
The time that I don't wish that I didn't have them was when I played basketball.
So they're sort of the same, right?
Yeah. And when I swim, because it's hard to see.
Swimming, that's also true. Swimming, yeah. Oh, and putting on makeup, because I have to get really close to a mirror now, like that. Everyone says, there's a mirror, and then I have to climb up on the countertop, and people walk in, they're like, oh my God, you're sitting on the countertop. I'm like, well, I can't see.
If you could star in a movie that's already been made, what movie would you be in, and who would you play?
Oh, that's a good question. Oh. There's so many good movies. Okay, 2 movies. One of them is an old movie called Ordinary People. I wish I could play the really mean mom that Mary Tyler Moore plays. It's a really good character. She's like really conservative and just really, it's really terrible. She's just can't help it. She's really tightly wound. That would be awesome. And then also, it'd be fun to be like in the movie Airplane. These are all really old movies, but they're just like funny movies. I forgot what the character's name is though. It's like the main woman in the movie. I don't remember her name.
What famous adult do you wish would have been your childhood friends?
Which famous adult do I wish could be one of my childhood friends? I don't know. I have such good childhood friends. One of my best friends is still my friend from when I was a baby, and my other one is another good friend of mine is from when I was between 2nd and 3rd grade. And then I have newer friends who are like 20, 30-year-old, like friends I've had for 30 years. Let's see. Famous adults. Oh, that's really hard. I'm trying to think of famous adults. Give me some examples of famous adults. Like Amy Poehler. I seem like I would be friends with her. She seems good. I read her book. She seems like somebody I'd be friends with.
Where is someplace you visited on vacation when you were a kid that you'd like to go back and visit now?
I would like to go back to, well, I've been, but I want to take my kids to Carlsbad Caverns in New Mexico. I love going to New Mexico. They have like caves and bat guano.
I went there because my grandma was there.
Really?
I went to Albuquerque with her.
Oh, I love it. Did you go to White Sands by any chance? The big white piles of sand? Well, mountains.
We got a hot air balloon ride.
Oh my gosh, I'm too scared to do that.
The basket was like the same height as me, so I couldn't see anything.
Oh, God.
So.
Sounds like me at a concert. I never see anything. I just see like images in other people's cameras.
How would you describe your fashion style when you were 10 years old?
Probably rainbows. I think one of my favorite outfits was, I didn't wear it a lot, but I think there's a picture of me wearing it, so I think of it a lot. Well, 2. One is like lime chiffon colored pants. We had these things called Levitt jeans, and they had a seam that went like around the tush like that, but they were like very 1970s. And then probably this like, I don't know if I wore these 2 things together. I had a shirt that was rainbows, like it was a rainbow print. Oh, I loved it. I loved 10-year-old fashion. I also went to school where we had a uniform, so I didn't really get to wear that many clothes.
As a kid, was your room clean or messy?
Both, just like now. I like things being neat and organized, but I inevitably have like piles of important things. Like my records are organized, but then there's this other set, like pile of records that is disorganized, or a bunch of things near my bed, like a journal and a lip gloss and I don't know, just tons of stuff. But it wasn't like super messy, but it was kind of medium.
Did you pack or buy your lunch when you were in school?
We did not pack a lunch. The lunch was part of the school that I went to. I went to an all-girls school, and you had to eat in the cafeteria.
Was it good or bad?
Well, in retrospect, it was very good. At the time, there were a few things I had a problem with, but we got things like, it was in the South, so we had like chicken fried steak and a scoop of mashed potatoes and some fried okra. And like it was like being at a cafeteria, and you could choose from like 5 salads, Jell-O, half a grapefruit that we put tons of sugar on, like a little salad or a pineapple ring, like really old school stuff. And then they also had dessert, like huge chocolate meringue pie, lemon meringue pie, chocolate cake. Sometimes there'd be leftover cake from a luncheon that happened at the school. Like they had this white angel food cake. It was white cake with kind of white frosting, but a little almondy with toasted almonds. Had a little bit of red wine sprinkled on the cake. I asked the chef about it years later, and they said, "You're right. I can't believe you remember that cake." But now at the same school they have a salad bar, and they have like a frozen yogurt bar. But the food was actually pretty good there, even though we complained about it sometimes.
And finally, can you name all the Spice Girls?
Sporty. Old. Sporty. Is Baby one? Baby Spice? Mm-hmm. Sporty Spice, Baby Spice. Scary Spice. There's 4 or 5 of them. 4. 5. Oh my gosh. Sporty, Baby, Scary. Give me a hint. Sporty, Baby, Scary. Ginger?
Yes, and one more.
I can't believe I know this. I remember being in England when they were really popular. It was a really big deal. And I was like, oh, they kind of dress like me. I felt so serious. And then I saw them, I was like, okay, we're all girls. Well, we used to joke that Old was one of them, Old Spice, but that's not. Let's see, Sporty, Scary, Ginger, Baby, Posh.
Yes.
I can't believe I got them. Wow, I can't remember anything, and I remember that. Wow.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm not losing my memory.